Hi, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here either way. This is my much awaited part 2 of my July launch. And yes, we're into August now. A bit of a long story with how that all came about, but we made it. And I am especially happy to say that one of the items that I thought I was going to have to postpone for a couple weeks, I no longer have to postpone. I was waiting on stickers to come in from the sticker manufacturer. They had been stuck in Cincinnati since Monday, and then Friday afternoon, suddenly they were in my mailbox. So thrilled about that. I cannot wait to show you that and the other two items that are launching tonight. I really debated what order to show these in, and I think I'm going to start with the one that I gave a hint on if you watched my, let's see, which video was that? That was the sinking fund allocation video. So always make sure if you watch my other videos, watch to the end, because that's where I give hints and advance notice of what's coming up. So we'll talk about Retail Therapy, which is a new game. Now, when you get Retail Therapy, you do get a token, you get a game board, you get the instruction card, and you also get stickers. And you use these stickers to make your game board. So I've already started mine, and this is what I've done. So I've put start, which is in this position on the sticker sheet up here, and then I'm going in reverse alphabetical order. So I'm just going like this. So for example, we'll do menswear next, or the men's store. There we go. And just in case anyone wonders why there's a men's and not a women's, the women's is the boutique. Okay, so that one, and then we'll have the luggage store. So you can do this in any order that you want. If you make it and you decide you don't like it for whatever reason, you can redo it on the back, but you only get one sticker sheet. So you can write them in or what have you, but you have a do-over sort of. Okay, so in terms of how to play, you need, and I'm not going to keep filling this out, I will later, but for right now, let me just show you how to play here. So you'll need a D6. We're going to use Captain America from Eva at Budget Your Life. And we'll put our little token here on start. Let me switch this around here. Apologies for the glare. I'll try to make it as non-glary as possible. Okay, so you roll the die. And we rolled a 5, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've landed on perfume. So now what we do is we flip this card over, oops, flips the other way, and we look for perfume. We rolled a 5 to get here, so we would save $9. Perfume is one of the high rent district stores. So there's some that are lower, there are some that are higher. For example, if you go to the candy store, even if you roll a 5 or a 6, you're only going to save $6. Toy store, the max you'll spend is $5. Don't we all wish in real life? But there are some that are higher. So tech, the max is 10. Shoes, the max is 9. Boutique, the max is 9. Oh, the food court, the max is 4. So you get cheap food at this mall. But at any rate, that's how it's played. So you would save $9 there and then roll again, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever store you've put here. You would just look on the scorecard and you would look for what was a 5 or a 6 and save that amount. There's no real beginning or end to the game. I mean, you start on start, but if you come up to start again, it says save the number rolled on the die. So if I were here and I rolled a 1 and I landed on start, I would save $1. So that is Retail Therapy. Set that aside with the sticker sheet. Okay, I'm going to leave the dice tray out, but up next, let's see, what shall I talk about next? I'm going to talk about Denominations dice next. This one is a thick savings challenge. So, put the dice here, and this is a pack of games. So there are 3 different dice. There is a low roller, a medium, and a high roller. And for each one, there are 6 cards, plus there's a dashboard. The dashboard is double-sided, so if you prefer it vertical, you can have it this way. If you prefer horizontal, you can have it this way. For the low roll dice, there is a D3 and D4 and D6 and D8, and there's a D12 and a D10. So you have the D3, the D4, the D6, the D8, the D10, and the D12. So you would roll this die, and I landed on the D3, so then I would take out my D3. You need to supply your own dice for this. And so I rolled a 2, so I'd write in 2 and save $2. So you have the low rollers that all are pretty much solid. There's a little variation there. You have the mid rollers that are D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and D20. And then you have the high rollers, which are D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, and the wild. So if the wild comes up, find it on this die. Of course, it's going to be the last one I look at. There we go. So if the wild comes up, hopefully that's going to focus, then you get to choose what denomination to use and roll accordingly. Then, once you are done with these, because these are, those are the mediums. Once you are done with these, they are all placeholders on the back. They're $100 each, same pattern as on the other side, so you get a wide variety of $100 placeholders. So it is a big, thick pack, and then you also get these 3 dice. So you would need to provide your own D3, D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and D20. But you can get those from dice shops. You can find them from other creators here on eBay. You can find them from other creators here on YouTube in their Etsy shops and whatnot. I know that Eva from Budget Your Life sells multi-denomination dice, and I believe Marlene at Snow Gardener 307 Budgets does as well. So that is denominations dice. If you'd like to see me playing these or using these, I will be doing both of these on Tuesdays in the Batman binder. Last but not least, we have a new savings book, and there's 2 different ways to do it here. So I will show you the bound and stickered version first. This is the high, middle, low disco. And you have 20 different pages, right? So first there's the how to use this book, and then you have 20 different pages, each with 6 scratch-offs on it. And these are various disco scenes, right? On each page, underneath the scratch, there are 3 numbers. There's a high, a middle, and a low. And so what you would do is you would roll your high, middle, low die. So this is the high. Hopefully it'll focus. Come on. Come on, focus. There we go. So high, middle, come on. Hopefully that's focused or clear enough, and then low. So there's 2 sides for each. 2 high sides, 2 medium sides, 2 low. 2 high, 2 middle, 2 low. And then you roll. So this says high. So I might roll a D20 and then a D6 to determine which one I'm going to scratch. I might go page by page through the book. I might do it randomly, whichever way you want to do it. The pages are numbered here at the bottom, so all the way through 20. On the back page, there's a place to put the day you started, the date you finished, how much you saved, and what you're saving for. And then, let me show you what they look like, because you can get this unbound as well. There are a lot of stickers that go into it, right? So there's 6 stickers per page, and there's 20 pages. So that's 120 stickers. So if you would rather not have stickers, or if you'd rather do your own stickering, the non-stickered, non-bound are available at significant discount for this book. And it will include the die. So this is what those look like underneath, right? So you've got a high, like in this case, the high is 7, the middle is 5, the low is 1. High is always going to be 7, 8, or 9. Middle is always going to be 4, 5, or 6. Low is always going to be 1, 2, or 3. So you have all these pages. I won't go through every single one because I don't want to spoil it for those who do want the scratchers. One other thing that I want to note is that the cover was printed separately from the interior pages, so there is a little bit of a size variance. I don't know if you can tell here. It's about 0.5 millimeter all the way around. When it's punched, I don't think it's as noticeable, but when you have them like this and you stack it and you're able to kind of sheath them down, then you'll see there's the edge here is visible. But that is the high, middle, low disco. And then, so we've got that. We've got the bound version with stickers. We've got the Denominations dice. And we have Retail Therapy. So that is what is coming out today. All of these listings are available on Etsy now. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or shoot me a message on Etsy. It's probably the best way to reach me. Thank you so much for tuning in and for bearing with me as I had to split up my July release into 2 parts. Exciting things are coming in August, so make sure that you stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until I see you in the next one, take care.